cat's just watching me film this. This is so meta. Hello internet, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Tori and today I have the 4 Seasons Project Pan update number 2. We're just gonna jump right into it, and I started with winter first, so that's how we're gonna continue. The first item is this winter candy apple candle. Now, I didn't bother to draw a new set of project lines. I didn't burn this as much as I want. I burned it only twice because my lighter just was not working, and I don't use normal lighters. I have to use a candle lighter because I'm terrified of starting a fire. I know, why have candles if you're terrified of starting a fire? I don't know, but I gotta use the candle up, so commitments gotta be made, you know? Sacrifices have to be taken. The next item is the Twisted Peppermint body lotion. So, I didn't mark it. It's in the middle of the big red swatch. I cannot make my lines nice and pretty. I did not use this as much as I have previously, but I did use it 7 times. So, that's the rabbit. But that's better than none considering I don't use lotion a lot. Especially since February was a short month, I felt like I had to hit more goals, even though it was the shortest month of the year, so I don't know why that panic was a thing. But I think I'm fine now, and I think March is going to be a lot easier and stress-free, but I think next month should have the same amount of progress as it did the first update. That didn't sound like English, but we're just gonna finish. For the last one for winter, I have the ABH single in Intense Gaze. I said before, the reason it's in it is because it reminds me of holly berries on trees during winter, and I used this 3 times. Yeah, so I used this 3 times. I am trying to focus it in the middle, but that's not enough to hit pan. So that little buddy is on the sidelines. Then for spring, previously I finished up the Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream perfume, and then the second thing in here is this e.l.f. lipstick in Tea Rose. I used it, I think, 4 times. I say think because the last line looks really funky, but that's where it is. I'm not concerned at all. Once I finish a lipstick on my chopping block that I do on my Instagram, this is going to be the next lipstick that is rolled in. Y'all have kids in the background of your videos, and I have pets. And then the last thing for spring is the Jeffree Star lipstick in Rose Madder. My goal is to use this up, and I only used it twice this month. It does look like I'm wearing this, but I have Jeffree Star Calabasas on with chrysanthemum that you will hear me talk about later. So for summer, let's get the 2 eyeshadows out of the way that are both in the Lorac Mega Pro 4. My goal is to hit pan in both of them. So the first shade is Moss. Fucking rabbit. And the other shade is Lagoon. Moss I used twice, and Lagoon I used 3 times. I've been trying to incorporate them in the lower lash line like I should have today, but I forgot. But it's fine. So I've been liking reaching for this palette a lot, also because I have a lot more shades in this palette in projects. So that's why those 2 shades have actually been getting used. So that is very good, very nice, very fresh. And the last thing for summer is the Hollister Lunada Bay. I used a lot. So the black was the starter line. That was the first update, and this is where we are now. I know this is shocking. I did say in the last update I was going to start using this as a room spray. So anytime I need something to just lift my spirits, I will spray this in the room even though it isn't my favorite scent, it does help calm me down when I have a little anxiety flare-ups. And I have been wearing it as perfume here and there when I'm currently wearing a Victoria's Secret perfume. So, yeah, this has been going good. Honestly, 2-3 months is my prediction with this. If I stay consistent, which I think I will be. So, that's surprising, but that's fine, fresh and dandy. So then let's get this one out of the way. This is for fall, the Jeffree Star lipstick in chrysanthemum. My goal is to use it halfway, which I just put a little tiny purple nail polish swatch to assume that was halfway. I am wearing this, like I said before, today. I feel like I will hit my goal in 2 months. It's hard to tell because there is still like a lot of stuff on the side, but I can get it to like scrape, and I can tell that most of it is starting to get towards the bottom, and I used it 4 times. I've been liking to use it as a topper because it is on the sheerer side, so not too shabby. Not shabby at all. This one, I was doing good, and now I'm kind of disappointed, but I knew this was going to be a tough one. Anyway, for fall, from the Naked palette, I picked the shade Buck because a deer. Shit. This was brand new when I pulled it in. I have used it only 6 times this update. I was going good and wearing it every day, but I stopped, which is ironic because all my looks I've been doing recently are basic neutral looks. But I would use brown when I was doing purple looks. It doesn't make sense. I know anyway that's going to be hard to, my goal is to use it up. It's going to be hard to just even hit pan because the matte formula is harder to hit in these. That's just like notoriously known. But it's a commitment. I'm just going to have to start incorporating it more. So that's a goal. And then the last item is from the Tarteist Pro palette. And the shade is right here. This is Smoked. So I used it 10 times, and no, I didn't use it today. I used it yesterday. Never mind. But yeah, I have been reaching for this a lot. I don't think I will hit pan anytime soon because I am using a less dense brush. If I was doing this in like my crease every day, I think definitely I would hit pan and then use it up soon. My prediction for pan on this item would probably be like maybe in like 4 months. Yeah, if you don't know, this is one of my pan palettes for this year. That's why the goal is to use it up, and the formula is easy to hit pan since, oh shit, what the hell did I just dig my nail into? Ew. Yeah, as you can see, I've obviously hit pan and used up some shades already, so. Not that this is a pan palette update, but yeah, I'm not too concerned with that one. So, I've been liking to do goals for every month. I have no clue what my goals were for last month, because to be honest, I don't watch my own videos back. But if I were to have a like goal for this project, I think it would be to stay steady with the Hollister perfume and to stay steady with chrysanthemum because it's just using up half. It could be done. It's not rocket science, folks. Yeah, using up half is not that hard of a goal. So I think that could easily be done if I wear it. If I wore it 10 more times, I would be like, okay, I've obviously used half. And then I would like to get 5 uses of either Lagoon or of Moss, because I need to see more progress with them, because I feel like out of everything I'm panning, those are like the ones that are always on the back burner. So that is probably what my goals would be. So if you enjoy me and you enjoy Project Pans, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all that jazz. And peace out, Girl Scout.